Hey, 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 it's Tia, baby. And I am back with another video. So, I decided to do a video since the baby is with his dad for just a couple of hours so I can get a little break. So, I was like, why not do a video since I'm, chilling. So, I'm going to do a video on the comment that one of my supporters has sent me. I believe I went on. She sent me a um a picture of a rose that Chris Perez posted on the anniversary of Selena's passing, and I was trying to find. I didn't. He had a lot of comments, so I couldn't find the actual comment. And the comment that the supporter had sent me, it no longer shows anymore. But it's pretty much basically the person said that it's disrespectful to Melissa to be posting a bunch of Selena stuff, like basically telling him to move on and you need to be focused on Melissa. Now, I'm also going to post up a TikTok that the supporter sent me in reference to Chris and Melissa's relationship. I guess it was summarizing what they went through. So they were, good friends, and then it was rumored that she was engaged to him, and then I think a couple of years later, she was seen with no ring on her finger, and it was basically saying that we don't like. It could be the separation because of the careers are on two different time zones. Like he's already in Texas and she's in. But then there were people saying that because he focused on Selena too much that she probably just was tired of it. But obviously that's not the case, because I've also looked on his timeline and he has posted a bunch of Selena pictures here and there, mainly of his hot sauce. But he does post a lot of memories of Selena, and I've actually snapshot um Melissa's comments, and she's nothing but supportive of it. Because her Instagram, I think it's MJ Songstress or whatever. So she was, it was no negativity there at all. Now, I can't speak on the accuracy of their relationship. All I can go by is what I see. Now, yes, Chris is a very private person, and yes, and I've listened. I've talked to men, that are that had a debate on, if you don't post your woman on social media, does that mean you're not into them, and blah blah blah. And I'm gonna be honest. I used to be that type of girl where I will get offended if a guy that I'm seeing isn't posting me, because it makes me feel like you're hiding me. But as I gotten older, and then now that I had been in a long-term relationship, it really doesn't matter, if he posts or if she posts, their significant other on on social media. It really doesn't matter, because if they can be on social media, the couple could be looking the most happiest couple on earth and be posting each other's pictures that they're in love, but behind closed doors they could be the most miserable people ever together. Or he could be out cheating on her, and even though he is posting his wife or significant other on social media, but be doing other women, and vice versa. I have proof of this. I used to date a guy named Chris. Um, Ironically, he was my high school sweetheart, and if he does see my video, I don't care. But we were high school sweethearts, and I really thought that me and him would, get married and have children and stuff. Because you were young. When you're young and in love, you think about those things and you want those things when you find that person that love or whatever. But it did not happen. We broke up after maybe a year after we graduated from high school, because he cheated. He cheated and got someone else pregnant. And but that's not even here and there. That's not the proof that I mean. I don't, he's cool to this day. That was years ago. That was over almost 20 years ago. But we're still cool. I mean, but this is the proof that I'm saying. He's married now, have children. And, he posts his wife often. But what people don't know is that he is still out here doing whatever he wants to do. He don't act like a married man. He doesn't act like a married man. So that's what I mean. Men can post a woman all they want, but still do their thing. And then sometimes it's not always good to post your man or your woman, because then that gives strangers, that gives other men or other women a glimpse of that a part of your life and want that. They may like, like, say for example, if I post up someone that I'm dating and I post nothing but like good pictures of him, like, oh, he does this, oh, he does that. And, there could be some thirsty women out here that be wanting a piece of that, and vice versa. So sometimes a little bit of privacy is actually the best thing. And I don't post everything, I don't post my relationship stuff like that. I used to, but as I gotten older, I'd rather not. I'd rather not, because there's too many thirsty people out here that want what you have, and then also too many people getting in your business, and then it's not really your business as anyway. So I can see why people like, why you posting Selena so much and then you don't post Melissa. Well, for one, we don't know if he's actually with her. Now, I'm not saying he has never been with her. He may have been in a relationship with her. I'm not stupid. When he posts pictures of that apartment in New York, I know he over her house. I'm sure he over her house. Unless he has an apartment in the same building, I mean, you can put two and two together. But maybe they did date for some years and possibly have considered marriage, but it just seemed like it just didn't work out. I don't know, or maybe they are still together. Who knows? But maybe he said it in his book that he's always been a private person. Selena was the one that really didn't like to be private, because she was that type that if you love somebody, show it. Wizzo, he didn't like being in this limelight like that. He didn't like to be shown off or be an exhibit, because he was shy, and I'm shy. I don't like to be center of attention. I like people to notice me, but I don't like to be the center of attention. It's a difference. Like, I want people to think that I'm attractive or whatever, but I don't want all eyes on me type stuff, because that would make me nervous and stuff like that. And I don't like if I was in a classroom full of people or a room full of people, and I'd be hoping that nobody asks me no questions. I don't want no attention on me. That's just how I am. But I'm getting off track. So for that person to make that comment about you focus on Selena too much, that's disrespectful to Melissa, all that blah blah blah. This lady, my opinion, my intake with that is the lady don't know 2 cents about this man, love life or whatever. We all don't know. We can just speculate by pictures, by what the media says, but we don't know, because he has not came out and said, I am in a committed relationship with Melissa Jimenez. He never said it, so I can't say he was in a relationship. We can just go by pictures tells 1,000 words. That's fine, but also a picture can bring false hope or a false narrative, because you can think one thing by looking at a picture, but it could be totally something different. Yes, she could be wearing a ring, but it could be a ring that she got from a family member, or it could be just that she just likes to wear jewelry. Some people like to wear jewelry on their rings on their ring finger. We don't know, or we don't know the story behind that ring. You can assume because she was sitting next to Chris, but we don't know. Now, I will say this, like I said in my other video about her, I don't see a connection with them. I only see, I see her dating black men. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. That's just the aura she gives me. She gives me, I like black men. Not saying that she's against her own race, no, but I'm just saying that just seemed like that's what she's into. To me, her and Chris gives me just besties vibes. Like somebody that had his back for years and vice versa. They share great interest in music and they just really cool as friends. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's what I get. Now, if they are together, then she's a bomb strong woman to deal with a man who lost his wife at a very young age, who has gone through the motions for decades and still dedicates his love, admiration for his late wife. That to me is a strong one, and she's still standing by that and still standing tall and supportive of that. Then she's a bomb strong ass woman. That's all I can say about that. She's that's all I can say. If that is true that she is with him. Now if she's just friends with him, then she's a bomb ass friend because she's stood by him for years and supporting him in his admiration and love for his late wife. Period. So either way it goes, she's a great person and a great woman to have in his life. Whether it's friendship based or relationship based. So do I, you know, I'm not gonna lie, the Selena fan in me does, wish that him and Selena was still together, you know, physically. On paper, yes, like he still claims her as his wife. She's technically still that's still her husband. His name is on her tombstone. Her ring is still on her finger in the grave. They were still married when she died, but she's not here physically. But the fan in me, is still on the Selena and Chris side. And that's all I see. And nobody can fault me or any other person for that. But we know in reality, if he has moved on, then we can't do nothing but accept it because that's his life and that's his choice. So for that person to say that, she has every right to say that because it's freedom of speech. But however, she don't know the status of his love life because he has not said anything. Now, if he did and I just misread things or then that's on me. But I haven't heard him say anything. I haven't heard him say anything. I haven't heard him say anything out of his mouth that this is my woman. I have not. I have not. He have not typed it. He might have put a heart. A heart can mean anything. A heart can mean just love for that person. You can love a person and not be with a person. You can love a person. Being in love and love is a person is two different things. Two different things. Loving a person is that you care about this person and you don't want, you wish them the best and you don't want them to happen to them, and you're there for them if they need you. Like a platonic thing. Being in love is a deeper thing. It's more like you want to be with this person romantically. This is the love of your life. This is someone you cherish. All of that. This is an emotional connection thing. Then yeah, that's deeper. That's different. But he has not said any of that. So yeah, we can't assume. That's all everybody is doing. Assuming because they see a picture or a few pictures. that doesn't mean anything. There are people that, you know, that take pictures that look like a couple and they far from it. Far from it. I mean, pictures tell false narratives sometimes, even videos. But it's hard to tell sometimes. But yeah, in a video, but in a picture, it really it's a false narrative. So, I mean, my overall, he gonna do whatever he want to do to make him happy. If she is the person that makes him happy, so be it. Everybody got to accept it, including me. But we will never forget the love that he had and has currently for Selena. He will never forget that. And we will never forget that. So at the end of the day, it's his choice. It's his prerogative. It's his life. Period. I'll get back with you with another video. Peace.